All right, guys, so we want to take you behind the scenes of what it looks like when a tenant moves out.
Hey guys, Krystal and Dedric Krystal here with Be Polite Properties, and we thought we'd bring you guys along into one of our units to show you what it looks like when a tenant actually moves out.
So come on in, check it out.
If you guys could just smell how it smells in here.
So this particular tenant stayed here for 2 years, and they had a dog, and you can definitely smell it. We did charge a pet fee. I encourage all landlords, charge a pet fee, right? Because
Absolutely.
pets come with certain issues and problems that renting to non-pet owners don't come with, and you're gonna have to spend money to get this pet stuff out of here. For those numbers people out there, our mortgage on this property is $340 a month. Taxes, insurance is another about $100. So we're at $440 a month for as far as expenses. Doesn't need much maintenance, but it didn't before the tenants moved in.
Right.
We were renting this for what, $900
$900
a month. So we're cash flowing about $500 a month for 2 years. So you're looking at $500 a month for 2 years. That's roughly about $12,000 in net cash flow we made. I'm estimating we're gonna probably have to put about $5,000 to $6,000 into getting this property rent ready. The reason being is because we're turning this into another short-term rental. Airbnb.
Cha-ching! This is supposed to be a kitchen. It looks like somebody came in here and completely threw the hell up. Like, if y'all could just smell this, like, I don't even want to open my mouth in here because I just feel like I'm going to throw up. It is so freaking horrible. Like, I understand everybody's got issues or depressed at this point in time with COVID going on, but COVID shouldn't have your kitchen looking like this. This shit is ridiculous, B. Like, completely maddening that we have to come in here and see this. Then they got a nerve to have the sign that says kitchen is open. Ever I seen a kitchen that is closed, it is this one. I promise you. Let y'all see this, B, but I can't even look at it. So the refrigerator was completely new as well. You're not even supposed to let nobody else know that you're living like this, but that's just my opinion. But you know, I digress. In our lease, it's no painting in any of our units without permission, and we do not give permission. As you can see, people don't always follow the rules, which brings us to why you collect a security deposit. This is definitely not Lowe's paint. Looks like that paint set our 3-year-old uses at the house.
One of the things you can do to protect yourself as a landlord is you collect a security deposit. 100% of the time you need to get a security deposit. What is the security deposit for? It's for your security as the property owner for things like this, right? When a tenant leaves excessive wear and tear and damage to your property, you can, look at the laws of your state, withhold that security deposit to pay for repainting this and getting your property back into the condition it was when you leased it to them. Particular property's security deposit was $1,000. Their rent was $900, security was $1,000. $1,050. They're not getting zero back because just to paint this entire apartment again is going to be about $2,500.
Right.
So as you can see, we're coming out of pocket $1,500.
They were on a lease during COVID. Anyone whose lease was actually up, expired, we did not renew because we did not want to lock someone in and then have no way of getting them out of that lease
due to the
moratorium,
eviction moratoriums that are going on due to the pandemic.
So they were at that point month-to-month tenants. Also during that time, we were not doing our regular quarterly inspection. So this is when that shit happened during COVID. So their next inspection was actually supposed to be the last week of December, but they were moving the first week of January. So we said, you know what, we'll just wait. We're getting in there anyway the following week. So we'll wait and do the inspection then.
So as a landlord, when you do an inspection, of course you want to send a tenant a letter notifying them, hey, next week we're going to be doing our annual or our quarterly inspection. The inspection is for you to get into the property and make sure there's no safety hazards, there's no fire hazards, make sure the smoke detectors are properly, the batteries are full, they're properly working. And again, it's for you to get an assessment of the condition of the unit and address any issues. They actually took the smoke detectors. So there's 3, one right there they left, but they took this one and they took this one.
Why?
Like, who takes a smoke detector? But that's coming out of their security deposit anyway.
Right.
So again, this is a 3-bed, 1-bath house. What we're gonna do is we're gonna convert this over into a short-term rental because again, cash flow. This was making about $500 a month, but as a short-term rental, it'll make about $1,500 profit to $2,000 profit every single month. What's going on? So that's what's going on right there.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be with y'all much longer in this video because this smell is horrendous. So like we said, they were allowed 1 pet, which was a dog. For our knowledge, even during our inspections prior, it was 1 dog. Evidently did not mind their dog shitting where they laid.
I've seen worse, but it's not good. We're gonna spend a few $1,000s in here. When they're interviewing for an apartment, right, you meet their representatives. We're gonna clean this place up, get it back rented, get it furnished, and get it back making money. So we get in here, do the work, and everything is fixed up, tightened up. Then we hire a cleaning company to do a deep clean. So they're gonna go through every nook and cranny, bleach, everything, clean it. Again, this is part of being in the real estate business as a landlord. Part of being an investor is, again, not just cashing the rent checks and living that mailbox money lifestyle. It's dealing with managing your property, dealing with move-outs, dealing with getting your properties rent ready so they're back producing income and cash flow for you. All right, guys, thanks for rolling with us as we walk through a property where we just had a tenant move out. Again, it's not all pretty. It's not all going to be great days in the real estate business, but we still got a house, right? It's still a real property, real asset that once it gets fixed back up, it's going to be back making money again in no time. So,
and remember, it costs nothing to be polite.